What if I told you that an unfurnished mountain lodge in Silverthorne, Colorado is the perfect semi-blank slate to get your legacy started here in the mountains of Colorado? Today, we're in a beautiful home in Silverthorne, Colorado, in the Eagle's Nest subdivision, which is conveniently located to the Raven Golf Course and only just a 15 to 20 minute drive to 5 world-class ski resorts. And so I'm super excited to show you guys this home today because, again, it is coming unfurnished, so you can kind of imagine how you can set up this house for you and your family. You don't have to inherit someone else's furniture. It's just your blank slate to play with. So this home is listed by Debbie Nelson with Nelson Wally Real Estate. Huge shout out to them for allowing us to tour this home today. It is a 6-bed, 6-bath, just under 6,000 square feet. And by the time I drop this video, the price should be $3.675 million, which is just over $600 a square foot, making it a banger deal here in the mountains of Colorado. If you want anything of this size, if you want to build something of this size in today's market, a custom build like this is going to run you anywhere from $950 all the way up to $1,200 a square foot. So you couldn't even recreate this for the price that you could buy this, remodel it, furnish it yourself, and start your mountain legacy. So, okay, let's get into the home tour. As you can see, behind me, we've got this incredible great room with this 270-degree wall of windows exposing incredible views of the mountains. We've got Keystone Ski Resort over that way. You can see Mount Guyot or Guyot and Baldy. We can see Peak 1 from here. We can see Buffalo over here. And you can't really see Red Peak from here. But anyhow, the wall of windows in this home is absolutely incredible, and you are surrounded by aspen trees. We're a little bit past prime aspen time right now, so the leaves aren't there. But the great thing about aspen trees, as opposed to evergreen lodgepole pine type trees, is that once the leaves fall, the views are exposed for the winter. So how cool is that? And then we've got this incredible great room here with this beautiful floor-to-ceiling moss rock fireplace. Quite a quintessential thing for a legacy home in Colorado is having a beautiful stone fireplace like that. And the moss features on it is incredible. This is like original moss that was on the rock when they picked the pieces. So having that is quite an ode to Colorado nature. And then we've got this beautiful tile mosaic floor, all custom cut pieces that join right into the center. And then one of the coolest things about this living area has got to be this custom ceiling with exposed wood beams that all join in the middle for this turret style aesthetic. And it is quite literally one of the coolest ceilings I've ever seen. Again, you can see it is very contemporary mountain lodge styling. So to me, it's a perfect legacy home in the mountains. A lot of the builders these days are going for the mountain modern or the hyper modern. And not that there's anything wrong with it, but sometimes you lose the character of the home, where this one, as you can see behind me, I mean, that's Colorado right there, right? The moss rock, the wood beams, it's just incredible. Let's talk about some of the other key selling features of this home. So we have got the dining room and kitchen that flow seamlessly from the great room. So this home is absolutely ideal for entertaining. I'll back up here so you can kind of see how that floor plan looks. Again, walled windows all throughout, so you get mountain views and sunlight all day. It is south and west facing, actually more south facing than west facing, but you're still getting most of that sun for most of the day. We've got this beautiful center island, very spacious, perfect for entertaining if you're a chef, if you like to cook, or if you want to hire a private chef. They are going to absolutely love this kitchen because you got a 5-burner gas stove right there. You've got wall ovens in the corner. You've got plenty of space here to wash dishes and prep for the friends, and you even get incredible views. So while you're prepping and entertaining, you can still enjoy those views even though you're neck deep in the dishes. Now you can see that the wood beams, the exposed wood, kind of continues throughout the home, giving it that Colorado lodge feel. It almost feels like you're staying in an actual commercial lodge and not just some regular old mountain home. So that's very cool. Okay, from here, we'll walk over. Oh, I do want to mention, there's a little wine fridge right there with a little space for your favorite spirits. You've got the front entry of the home right here. So we've got the beautiful front entry here with the vaulted ceilings, beautiful chandelier, exposed wood. And then just off to the side, we've got a powder room for all the guests, actually 3/4 bath, I should say. So guests have a main level bathroom to use. We've got our first guest suite here with gorgeous wood floors, beautifully maintained. Little to no markings on them. Very rare to see that. And okay, let's take a look at this living room again because, come on, this is what sells the home right here. Unreal. Okay, so now we'll head upstairs to see some of the additional living. We've got these beautiful staircase with the pass-through that kind of lets in more light. I love that feature because a lot of staircases, they'll have that closed footing and then it kind of, I don't know, just darkens the space up, where the pass-through opens up the space, keeps it light and airy. And so you have this skyway over the kitchen and dining room here, and then come to the balcony that overlooks the incredible great room. That is just amazing. And then off to the side, we have another guest ensuite. Again, vaulted ceilings, exposed beams. Come in here and we have a beautiful ensuite 3/4 bath with closet. And then I did notice this before. We got a little wet. Oh, okay. So we've got the washer dryer up here, which is great for guests. They'll have their own machine up here. And again, you can see how the home being unfurnished, it is a blank slate, so you can kind of pick and choose how you want to do it. I will say I have a couple of partnerships with interior designers here in the mountains of Colorado. So if you're looking for somebody to professionally stage or furnish the place for you, more than happy to facilitate that for you, because my home stagers and home furnishers here do an incredible job. Whatever aesthetic that you're looking for, they will match it and you'll absolutely love it. Instead of spending the time and money doing it yourself, I definitely recommend reaching out to a professional that can do it for you. Now let's talk about this suite here. This is kind of a junior suite. Actually, to me, this is more of the primary suite, one of the bigger ones, as you can see. Plenty of space in here, vaulted ceilings, beautiful views of the mountains. And then we've got a big walk-in closet. Great space in here to hang all of your partner's clothes. And then we come into the bathroom and we have got a shower here, stall shower with some jetted fixtures there. We've got a jetted tub down here, beautifully situated with the pine trees out there. So it feels like you're bringing nature into the bathroom. And then again, vaulted ceilings. We've got a skylight to let in some more natural light. And then we've got this gorgeous double sink vanity. And again, even though it is a contemporary, older styling, it still looks pretty good in 2025. I love the extra storage in the middle there. Oh, it appears we also have heated towel rack. Very nice feature to have in your legacy home. Now we will head downstairs to see the rest of the living. Definitely want to make sure that I'm taking you guys through every detail of the home so you can see how it lives, right? You can imagine coming downstairs from your primary suite right into the kitchen, greet the wife, greet the husband, get breakfast started, look out at the mountains. I mean, the house just lives so beautifully, and just the way that the home is situated with the windows pointing at the mountains, it's my favorite orientation. And so now we'll go downstairs. And the coolest part of the downstairs is the flex room that mirrors the great room upstairs. So this is, at least for me, where I'm bringing all of the family to watch the big game on Sunday or a championship game or whatever it is. Like, this is the spot that we're gonna hang out. Gonna have the TV probably set up by the fireplace. I mean, there's a coax cable right there, so that would be super easy to set up. Enough space in here to set up a game room. So you could think maybe pool table here, poker table there, and then you got some seating for all of the family and friends, and a wet bar there. So if somebody in the family is a cocktail connoisseur pro, they can go up there, make cocktails for the family. You've got the roaring gas fireplace, beautiful moss rock again on the stone, and then another wall of windows down here. I mean, look how awesome that is. And this one's a little bit lower, so you're more surrounded by the aspen trees here. But as you come to the south side, it is exposed to the mountains. And one of the great things about this lot is that nobody is in front of you, and nobody is going to be in front of you because the golf course is down there, as well as protected space. I did forget the patio upstairs, or the deck upstairs, so we'll see that shortly. Definitely don't want to miss that. But down here, you've got more outdoor entertainment, and you've got a hot tub over there as well, which is it really a mountain lodge without a hot tub? So that's a really nice feature. Again, beautiful views out here, plenty of space to set up an outdoor kitchen or extra seating. And I'm sure we could get a contractor in here that could even add some heat exchangers up along the underside of the deck here. So you could use this year round. Let me know. This is definitely something that we can do for you guys. Fun fact, I didn't capture it on camera because I was filming for a social media video, but there were some mule deer running right through here just this morning. So this is like a nature preserve as well. Oh, so beautiful. Absolutely loving this. Okay, actually, let's get a little quick shot of the exterior of the home from here. You can kind of see the aesthetic. I know we started with the interior of the home, so stick around. We will see the exterior, but you do have moss rock for the stone veneer, as well as wood siding. So I'll now continue on to the rest of the home. We have got another suite here. I love the way that these suites on this west side of the home are situated because you've got Jack and Jill bathrooms, this one with a full bath, jetted tub. And the Jack and Jill is nice because anybody who's hanging out here can use this bathroom. They don't have to go all the way upstairs or traverse the house to find a bathroom. Now we have a little guest bedroom, perfect for the kids with the bunk set up. Come down here, actually, show you that we've got a little bit of storage there underneath the stairs. Perfect for setting up the decorations for the holidays. We've got another bathroom here with double sink vanity. A bit dated in some aspects of the home, no doubt, but it has been well taken care of. And so again, it is just kind of a blank slate. Okay, now we walk over here. We've got our mechanicals. The listing agent, Debbie Nelson, has told me that the water heater here and the boiler are 4 years old. So that means you have nothing to worry about when it comes to mechanicals. I always recommend an inspection in any case, but it's nice to know that big items like that are already taken care of. Now, continuing down the hall from the mechanical room, we've got additional closets here, as well as some coat racks there. And then we've got a wine cellar in here. It's not temperature controlled, more storage for your favorite wines, but it's a nice little flex storage to have if you want to set it up in a different way. The reason we have the coat racks is because we have another entrance outside, and the hot tub is just on the other side of that door, so it's perfect. Come right in from the hot tub, grab your towel, throw your dirty clothes in the washer, dryer, wash whatever you have to wash, and then continue on to the home. Speaking of which, let's go upstairs and see the rest of the home. So we have got a second entry way here that leads into another powder room, the beautiful pedestal sink. I love the accent beams in here. Just everywhere you look in this house, it feels like a mountain lodge. And so that wraps back into the kitchen. Hopefully you're situated now. We went down the stairs in the main living area, wrapped around back over here, and there's some more to see, plenty more to see. So we have got a 3-car garage here. Also ample surface parking space outside, which we'll get to shortly. But you can see I have got a Toyota Tundra with a 5.5 foot bed that fits perfectly. And I imagine that if you were to remove some of this bench workspace storage area, that you could probably fit a truck with a 6.5 foot bed. Either way, 3 storage bays, Tesla charger right there, so you can charge your electric vehicles, which I know a lot of you love the electric vehicles. So that's a fantastic option to have. And now we'll head out. Actually, before we go upstairs, let's check out the upstairs deck that I had missed before. And so what's cool about the way this deck is set up is you have a door that leads right into the garage from the deck. So if you want to skip all the interior nonsense and come right outside and enjoy the mountain views from your vehicle, you can do that. You can see you have space to set up an outdoor kitchen. They've got a grill here right now, but the space on this deck is fantastic. About 60, 70 feet of deck space here, and it kind of juts out. So you get to literally touch nature. Look at that. So you and nature are one out here. You can even see from here that we have got the Raven golf course down there. I'm not entirely sure which hole that is. I think I need to get into golf. If one of you buys this home, take me golfing with you. I'd love to get into the sport and tour these amazing homes on these beautiful golf courses. But I don't golf. I have so many other things that I love to do, which is the beauty about being in Colorado, right? There's endless things to do out here, but I would love to get into golf. And then, I mean, look, you've got Keystone Ski Resort just over there. You can see the rest of the mountains here in beautiful Colorado. We are in mud season right now, so it is a bit quieter than usual, and it's amazing. Peaceful. You hear that? Nothing. That's luxury, right? Luxury is peace. Anyway, getting so excited. I might end up buying this house myself. Okay, now back into the home. We've got this upstairs area here, and this is a great flex space. I love this as an office. Almost the way it's set up right now, you can see you've got your office space there. So if you have working professionals in the family, they can all set up a desk here, or if you have kids who are big gamers, you can set up a game room in here with maybe some arcade machines or a pool table or video games, racing simulators. I mean, you could do a gym in here, have, you know, multiple cardio machines and weights. And I mean, there's so many different things that you can do with the space. And you've got natural light coming in from the north and from the east. And then you've got another flex space in here. So the way I think I would be setting this up is this would probably be my gym. Don't really need anything bigger than that. You could set up a stationary bike, maybe a cable machine or something like that, a bench, some yoga mats, and this would be a perfect home gym. And then here would be the workspace or the game room. So very cool to have either option. Now, let's head back downstairs and we'll take a look at the exterior of the home, because we've pretty much touched on everything there is to talk about here. On the interior of the home, I mean, the exposed wood everywhere is just incredible, but it's not too much, right? We still have textured sheetrock, so it's not overbearing the amount of wood. It's just the right amount of wood that it feels like the perfect mountain home. Okay, so now let's take a step outside to see the exterior of the home. So we've got these beautiful concrete pads that have been textured to give it that granite feel. And then beautiful front entry of the home, very warm and inviting, surrounded by the aspen trees and pine. You can see it's already set up as a terraced landscape, so you can go ahead and landscape. We've got a couple of great companies out here that will take care of all of that for you. Then we've got some flagstone here coming in to your second entryway. You can see we've got the board and batten siding here, as well as the moss rock veneer. We don't really see moss rock done on a lot of new homes these days, so it's nice to see that tradition has kind of stayed with this home. Now you can see we have got ample surface parking here, so you could fit another 3, 4, maybe 5 cars here. The roof is a really interesting material. I don't know exactly what the material is, but it is a much thicker asphalt shingle looking roof, probably some kind of composite material that might last a little longer, or it could just be a thicker asphalt. I'll have to talk to the listing agent and see what exactly that is. But again, beautiful views here in Silverthorne. A little bit about the Eagle's Nest neighborhood. Oh wow, this is great. I had no idea. Oh, so this is very cool. You guys are gonna love this. I was just gonna talk about the neighborhood. Ironically, the Eagle's Nest Trail is a community trail specifically for the Eagle's Nest neighborhood, and it starts right outside of your front door. How incredible is that? Literally, that's the sign right there. Take these stairs, walk off into nature. It wraps all around the neighborhood, and eventually we'll bring you back here. Yeah, you can actually see it just across the street there by that no outlet sign. So how cool is that? You can walk right out of your door straight onto the trail system. Not every home has that here in Silverthorne. It's a wonderful feature to have. Besides that, it's a small HOA, $200 a year, just common area maintenance, common taxes, nothing crazy. There are architectural guidelines that you must abide by if you want to build a house here. And there is a community clubhouse with a fireplace, barbecues, fridge and freezer, I believe, that you can rent for conferences or family gatherings. or you can use. You just have to talk to the HOA board and reserve the space. And then obviously you have the Raven Golf Course here, which is newly managed within the last few years by Escalante, I believe is the golf management group. And since they've taken it over, a lot of the locals here have said that it's been an amazing experience, much better than it has been in the past. Again, we're in Summit County, Colorado, so we're conveniently located just an hour to an hour and a half west of Denver and Denver International Airport. We have 5 world-class ski resorts within a 20-minute drive. Then Vail, about 35-40 minutes from here, and Beaver Creek, about an hour from here. So you have 7 different ski resorts. Heck, let's just throw Steamboat in there as well. Steamboat, it would be about an hour and a half drive from where I'm standing in this driveway. So 8 ski resorts within an hour and a half. Absolutely incredible. And then everything that Summit County has to offer. If you don't know about Summit County, reach out to me, text me, and I'll give you the whole download. I've got plenty of videos talking about why Summit County, Colorado is an amazing place and why I think it's still so undervalued. And it's such a strong investment play here, and it being so close to Denver, such a huge buyer pool, huge scarcity of land, so we don't have enough buildable land to build new homes, 5 world-class ski resorts, the best summers in the world. I mean, there's so many great things, and why I still think there's plenty of room for appreciation here. So besides just the legacy aspect of it that I mentioned a lot in the tour, the investment aspect of it is fantastic as well. And so again, my name is Anthony Soul with Liv Sotheby's International Realty. I help legacy home buyers create that legacy for them and their families here in Summit County, Colorado. And so if you're looking to buy something in the mountains of Colorado, feel free to message me, text me, call me, email me, whatever works for you, and you will speak directly to me. I'm not going to pass you off to some assistant. I value my relationships in this business, so we can have that one-on-one conversation and we can get you into a place just like this. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I'll see you next week.